my name is Ben from the channel Los Santos Podcast, and you are watching Car Mechanics 2019. And today we're starting on the junkyard, and by the looks of it, we are looking for the car to restore, and the car that we're gonna restore today is this car here, Chiefan Bandit. And we're gonna I make sometimes videos like, you know, restoring cars and all that. That's what I do in my spare time. Instead of just doing the story mode, I'm thinking about we make one video about car restorations. And that's my second account that I used originally. I finished all the story modes, and there is the car. So, with any talking, let's start. Think what engine we want to put in. I'm thinking we're gonna put V8 2 carb supercharged. That's the engine we're gonna put in. So first things first, what we have to do is see if we can strip any body part. That's gonna be useful. Next thing we do is go to the inventory. What we have: engine, and then Mercedes-Benz engine. So I'm thinking we're gonna put the engine away, and we're gonna sell the rest parts. We're gonna go 100% because we don't need those parts. We're gonna start freshly working on this car. So first things first. Okay. Let's see if there's any tuning shop for just wondering. There is. We have a beautiful front bumper. We take it. We take the C. And the front headlamps, we don't have an option. Then goes for the back headlamps. So we go back here, and then we go. And now we do is just buy the remaining parts, which is doors, lights, rear bumper, window, hood, and I think that's all. So first things first, we're gonna build the engine. So you press A, you can create new engine ourselves. The one we're building is overhead. Let me just find it. Looking for 2 carb overhead. Let me just have a look for it. There is all the engines. If you look on the list of the engines, that's the one we're building. So, starting by getting the overhead engine block. We need to find the engine block. I think that's the right one. Follow in by crankshaft overhead. I just get 5 cans. I don't know how many we need. But from there we're gonna build up the engine. We're gonna try to keep it original, well, kind of original as possible. So that's the first time I'm building the engine on the other account. I usually don't use this account for that. And now we go. No, whoa, I nearly bought the wrong ones. We need 8. As you see, the thing is we cannot buy rings on the tuning side. We have to get ourselves them. And then rod caps we're gonna have to get as well. And other parts we're gonna have to get as well. But that's not a big. First things first, always do is build the bottom of the engine. And then followed by the. This we're gonna put when it's on the car. Now we need is a rod caps. So I just type in rod cap and all you need is 8. I wish we could just type in instead of clicking, you know, the arrow, how much we need to get and all that. It'd be nicer if that was an option. Also, we're gonna have to see what else do we have to get for the part shop. That's the moment. Engine together. Let's don't worry about it. As you can see, the engine is being put together. Now we need oil pan. This. So all I do is like just oil because it's in general. And you have the filter. Now we need is the oil pump for it to find it. But we got the oil filter as well. While we're at it. Now we have basic of that. Still not completed. We need camshaft. And we're looking for V8 overhead. There it is. There we go. That's gonna be overhead normal one, so we're gonna go here and then there we go, and then we're gonna go here and do timing. I know already. From experience, I'm just gonna get 2 because I don't know which one it is. As long as I build the engine like. But I know basics for this engine building. Now I need to get the water pump. We need a crankshaft, obviously. Wait, I need to look which one. I think it's this one. That's my memory. Some parts I need to get from here. From here. Then we have a power steering. Bottle. This, and also it has ignition coil, ignition distributor, ignition rotator cup. Yeah. You don't know. I will become a mechanic. In real life, I work with the cars. My job was actually putting engines together. But here in Europe, we don't have like crazy. Oh no, we need just the head. It's which is this thing. It's the overhead. And then we have to do is get the valves. Yes. Building this car from the scratch. If I had the engine to work on, I would just get the replacement. I don't think there is a supercharged version for it, but I could be wrong. No, there is. Type in these words. Get all the things needed. Yeah, I think that's the one. And then we just do is build up the engine from the bottom up. Like you would build your normal. Get your belts. Now we need to get normal belts, of course I forgot. All I type in is belt, and then let me see. Now we have to do the same for the belt B. And then whoa, this is the thing. So I'm thinking, no, I don't need another belt, but thank you very much for the kindness. And I think could be fun. I could be wrong. But no, there is a fun. You know it well. I have a feeling that there is a fun. Ah, shit. Yeah, you know. About this one by accident. But it's actually this one. You know, we make all mistakes. I can always make money by selling the wrong parts. Or keep them in the storage until the next restoration. So basically, now we're working on the valve. Oops, there's no. Sorry. And we need. Then we need rockers. There's no S in the word, that's why I put in by accident S, but there's no S's. Because, you know, rocker, generally. Now what we do is put the push valves. Then we get to work on the suspension. But I always like to get the engine out of the way, because that's the, you know, the beauty of this car. That's gonna make this car pour like a little kitty dog for us. So right now I'm building up from this, like, you know, buy a junk car. Then you turn it into your everyday daily driver. Usually people always start with engines and bodywork. I prefer to start. That's what I do. Hey, start with the engine. I think I bought too many. Buy 2 into 16. 8 on each side, so bit too much, but that's okay. We see some engines we're gonna keep the parts. I usually keep the parts. And I'm thinking in the next video, after this one, we're gonna continue working on restoration that Mercedes that's sitting there. I need engine cover as well. There is one. Cover A. We need to find the cover B. Yeah, I know you were shouting on the screen saying, you missed it, it's over there. And you are pointing with your fingers. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of slow at this. It's been long since I actually did, you know, like a restoration video. See that Mercedes in front of us? That's the next project we're gonna work on. Waiting for us in the garage and smiling at us saying, restore me. And I need 2 of these clips, because I know I forgot them. And we need 2 more barrels, please. Also, I know we need intake. Hold. Not intake. I think just the manifold. Usually they're in order, so I think I missed it. Yeah, I did, thank you. And we also have oh, now I remember. I forgot something. have a good memory when it comes to these things. Kinda good memory. Usually I build from the memory. That means, you know, when I build the engine, yes, we still have no clutch on this thing. The clutch is going to be the last thing I'm going to install on it. There is no rush with it, whatever, you know, like that. First things first, we just build up the basic engine. And we're going to give this car another chance to live and drive on these roads. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this live up again. You know, spark up with life. That's our job as a car mechanic. No, sorry, people text me on the phone and it's buzzing on my desk and I don't like that. Sorry about that. Now we need those things. There's no, so you know, there's no parts for this. So we just type in. Oop. We have everything we need. Apparently you can't sell the car, but you know, it's gonna say that it's missing this thing. And let's have a look at the engine. Didn't make anything on it. There's the engine build. So now we can do is tear the interior of this thing and see what we can. We're gonna keep the engine from this car. I'm gonna put it in the storage because maybe I can salvage the parts and fix them in the future. Let me have a look. The engine is not in great condition. Needs better gearbox. So that's the next thing we're gonna work on. Is custom gearbox. We're gonna give him. There is no starter. It's V8 starter. That's the next thing we're gonna get for this car. Has no oil pan, so I don't think I need to worry about that. This. Second one, because that's what we're working on. Let's see. Oh no. I want to remove the engine. Oh yeah, I forgot. The engine has to be down to the engine. Killing me. See? There's no engine in it now. We're gonna get a new brake. We're gonna get a new radio. I'm not gonna buy a new battery because you can always. See, I have one charged battery. That's good because we have two cars here. The garage. No radiator. So for the moment, you don't need that. Let's see what we can do with this car. Let's work on the suspension now. This car could seen better days. We'll see what we can fix and what cannot be fixed. But most of these parts needs replacement, I can tell. By the looks of it, it needs good, nice cleaning. And good replacement. If the part is above 2 or 8, it's not worth fixing. We need new bushings. The suspension is gonna be very squeaky, so we don't replace them. Okay, we have to remove the inner tie rod, remove the other tire, followed by the brake caliper. We're going to get the new brake disc ventilated, new seats for the interior. Gonna get this car back on the road. Hopefully the owner, well, whoever's gonna buy it off me is gonna have a happy haircut. Well, we're gonna keep it in the original shape. which means I'm not gonna do any when it comes to interior. I'm not gonna change the seat size, that's what I meant to say. I'm gonna keep the original seat size. I'm gonna keep the interior original. The color, I have a nice color for this car in mind. Nice DLC wins for it. You can see how much parts you can salvage from this, and what can be fixed. Then whatever is not fixable, let's get a new one for this car. You can tell already that some parts can't be fixed. You can tell by the condition. I might just break away straight away. But there's a mod. You know, it's messing with the main things that you download this little file and replace it. That means you can fix anything like rubber. You know, I can fix all the cars, like things that fix, like, you know, like pistons, things like that. It allows you to do in that way. The last thing is the color for its rims. I think we're gonna see what we can come up with. I think the wheel is always the last job to get for the car and do it. There is obviously no fuel. Filter is the junk. So now, what I have to do is find the fixing table here and see what we can salvage. Question is, can we make money back on this car? And we can see what can we fix from these parts. And what is that we're gonna be buying for it? That's what interesting. To see what we can fix and what we're gonna have to replace ourselves. I'm thinking that most of the parts are fixed. So we start by assembling the front suspension. We'll see. Done. Both of them fixed. One of them needs fixing. Two of them need replacement. That's good. Oh, I need bushings, obviously. Bottom one needed. So now we're gonna go to and we're gonna buy two of these. Two of these. I think it's this one. I'm just check what I need. I'm gonna buy 18 of these and 10 of these and 2 of these, 2 of these. I think 1 of those and 2 of those. Need it for now. By the way, I'm doing it from memory. Okay, I don't have the brakes yet. I have 15 volts. And I have piston pod. Now, I'm gonna do is work on the brakes and get 2 of those, and we'll see if we're gonna need anything else. At the moment, I'm just thinking, do we cover both calipers? Let me see. No. We need 1 of those and 2 of these. Always good to know for the future references, sorry. That's the way it works. Thanks, let's see. I was guessing with the sway bar. I was guessing the endless. Ring rack. I thought so. Didn't buy it. Sure about it. But there it is, no worries. And now we have this thing, followed by the new this thing. Oh yeah. We need bushings in a minute. Yep. Need this. Followed by the upper. We're gonna have to make the new suspension part. Yeah, we're gonna have to make the suspension. Shock absorber. Front axle cover, I put the wrong one. Okay, because to be honest, it's been long since I built engines for this kind of cars. And yep, that's the ones we're gonna get for it. There we go, followed by the front wheel hub. Refurbished. We're actually saving up lots of money on parts. It's important that you know, scavenge the parts and save up on them. I'm not gonna throw out the engine, I just rebuild it in another vehicle if necessary. Engine goes last in. I usually exhaust by last. First things first, I always work front completely. Okay. Brake servo. Good call. Yep. I have a battery. Yes. Yes. I need to go here. Because I need to assemble a shock absorber. And let me have a look at the tire size. Important. 2 75s, and the tire radius is 14. Oh, and they're rim retro. So let me see. What do they have? Rim. That I can retro. But I'm not gonna put retro. I'm gonna see what else we can replace them with. We don't want to complicate. Make this funky. I'm just gonna scroll down. Looking, we decided to get 4 of those. Oh, we don't have 5. No car has 5. We need those. And then for the tires, I went for the vintage one. 4 of them. 14s with a 205 and 75. And for so instead of, you know, you're telling me I bought the wrong tire size. Sometimes the game is stupid. 15s. I messed up one number. That's okay. what I can do is keep the system instead of buying new tires. I know. Let's just work with the 15 inches because I bought the tires. And then we're gonna do this. Let me. Okay, let's work. Let's see how this works out. We have a part two. This one goes. I don't know if the music is copyrighted or not. I don't want to get it, but we'll probably I'm gonna put in some like custom music. You don't have to hear me talking all the time. I might just cover them with the music. Right. Let's get together and see how much we can salvage and how many parts do we have to buy in order to get this car together. By the looks of it, we have the whole front assembled, and I can already tell what it needs, and that is one of these and one of these. I can do this from the memory by looking at the leaf spring. By the looks of it, I was right, and I purchased one more just in case, because I wasn't sure if I had the right number purchased. As you can see, we are following the build-up, the springs. All I have to do is look at the name of the part, and I know I have to get the rare absorber B. So we're gonna go on the list here and get, oh, that's front one. We already made a mistake. We'll go to the back one, find two of these. How much? We'll see what can be scavenged. So from here on, I put those together too. I looked if I need any dose housing. No, I don't. Do I need any hubs for? No, I don't. Do I need any drive axles? Just one. By the looks, I only needed one axle. And now I have to go to brakes, because I know I have to get those two things. And also, before I forget, let's get that missing part while we add it, and that's gonna be, sorry, our drive part. I have the tires and everything ready for this one. Let me see, is everything on this installed? There is. So now, all we do is put on the tire, move back. Gonna make this car bit custom because it belongs to the custom family. I'm making little changes on these cars. I built the whole engine. First, I don't have to worry about the engine. And I put the wrong tire, because I think there's one left on the machine that needs to be removed. By the looks of it, yes, there is. And let's put on the last tire. That way. We're gonna warp the body panels. Next. Let me fill up the body panel, so that way we can see it working. I'm gonna get custom plates next. Oh, at least we can make this card feel. So far, it actually started looking like a car. That's why I'm gonna paint it black. Put in that custom nice look. I'm gonna make go to plates. Type in this word. Get 2 of these. I always like to put in customs like a slang. Now that we don't have license plates for this, I didn't come with license plates when I bought it at the junkyard. Next job is to see what kind of front seat we need. Maybe there is all the sets we need. Oh, what we do is just work from it, because there was no bench when we started. And don't forget, this is not over yet, guys, because you can see I have one more battery charging for the new car. Also, we have to move the equipment to number 2 so I can clean inside. So let me have a look. See, interior condition. Framework needs work. But we have all interior done. All this. All it needs is the engine. So we just build with the oil, exhaust, custom body parts. Let's see how that's gonna look. Looks out through the hall a bit, but that's okay. Oops, I just took out the engine again. Instead of moving this away. Plus, the next job I'm gonna do is put in oil. So that way the car can start on the first go. There we go, halfway. We can close it. I know it sticks out, but you know, it looks nice. And now we're gonna go do is go here and go fuel, because I forgot the fuel tank. I think I have a fuel pump, but that's custom, but we'll find out in a minute. There is no item, that means I didn't buy it. Alright. Oh, all we have to do is a little one. Fuel here. And this. Looking at the time. And I don't remember if I put the pushing on this side, because there's always going to be missing parts. And then there we go. Now I'll work on the exhaust. I don't know why I have a caps lock on. I usually don't have a caps lock on. But I feel nice. It's gonna sound lovely, I tell you. once it's gonna be done, I just know it from. To be honest, we're nearly finished with furnishing the car. All it needs just a. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. Because I don't think we can get them. I think there are, which they called, give me a minute. E8. Don't think we can get them for this car, so we're gonna have to go back here. Gearbox. No, exhaust. And we have to type in because we know they're this ones. I think there could be A and B, but I'm not sure. But I think no, there's two of these. Now we go back here, gearbox, and then we go back to here. Go to gearbox, and we know overhead one. So all we do is find the right gearbox. And let's finish assembling the engine part and all that. And let's give it a quick start. And see how it's gonna start and sound after it's gonna get started. And I put the original gearbox, that's okay. Because I was custom gearbox. I don't know if that's the right one, but we'll see. If I click on it, I think that's right. No. I think if we go above the gearbox, gonna keep the fifth, and we're gonna go like in the sixth gear. Something about. There we go. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Well, someone would say to me, actually, it does matter. Now, I did this whole thing with no cooldowns in 45 minutes. Well, oh yeah, I nearly put the starter and the shock absorbers. Looks like I have only one. Oh yeah, because the other one is not picked up from the spring compressor. Compressions too. Okay, so good now. Nearly 100%. Except the framework, that's correct. But we'll go to framework. We're gonna bring that to the paint shop and we're gonna paint the whole thing. There's a custom car anyway. So first things first, I'm gonna work on the livery. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this one, but the color is gonna be black. And let's see, matte black. Now I'm gonna bring that to the lift number 2, and before we know it, we have one more job to do. 2 more jobs, to be honest. Because it says the factory one, let's see, has a 488 horsepower. Let's see aftermath, how much horsepower we're gonna get. And how much money we're gonna make back on it. Let's start and see. It has 488 horsepower. Horsepower. We gain about 88. We gain 10% on this. I've got no Newton per minute. So the dyno shows the car looks great. Tell you, I don't collect these cars, but probably someone will. So what I'm gonna do now is bring that car by the gate and take the picture of it. Make that as our little that's the finished product. Let's sell the parts and see how much we gained. And I'm thinking about 50. And let's see. Like I said, I'm keeping the engine. Plus, I can sell these ones. So we made a good bit of money back. The next video we're gonna fix that engine. And we're gonna work on this car. All of the parts for it. And let me see. Frame and the interior is good. All we need to work is only on the body and the suspension. Because when I bought this car on the junkyard, it came like that. That's when the update came, firstly. Right, so before we go, let me sell the car and see how much I get. 49 pounds. So we made profit about 10% by selling it. And now I'm gonna do is sell all parts. In the next video, I don't have to be confused. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on the Mercedes R. Let me have a look in the garage and see if we have any other Bandit car. Because sometimes I buy so many cars and all these cars, I'm gonna do them in the videos, one garage at a time. There is this one, and I think that's the one that has the badge. Let me have a look, because I think there's different types. There's some kind of special edition. That's why I'm gonna have a look and see. No. I'm gonna move that back to the garage. And let me bring another car and see. There's this one, and it's purple. And it's already in the garage area. But oh, I already see. Let me just get a new hood for it quickly. Just want to see something. Just want to see the badge. Don't worry, I'm not gonna work on this one, because we already did work on this one. So there's no point of working again on it. That is, but that's the one we can work on next. Because see, it has this badge, So we're gonna work on this Chiefan next. So that's the next car we're gonna work on as well. Maybe I'm gonna make a live and I'm gonna fix both of these. Alright, gonna do it. Already got the hood for it. Cheating, to be honest. There's parts missing. Then you look at the third car we can work on. I'm gonna go from the bottom this time. And gonna bring out a car that is not a mod. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do for that. That's the next one as well. So next episode I'm gonna do about this. It's gonna be bringing this piece back to life, including this mod back to life as well. So there's gonna be it starts. And that's a barn shop. Let me see, there's no engine parts missing or anything. Ah, it starts. That's a plus. This one won't start because I think there's oil pan missing, yeah. So we're gonna work on these cars. And also I'm gonna bring extra one just in case, because I want to make more space in the garages. Oh, I'm thinking maybe we're gonna work on this one, 2-wheel drive. That's extra car, you know, to work on. I want her to have extra car. I started restoring it, you see, and I think it needs suspension fixing, so that's the cars we're gonna work on next. Adds a custom paint work. Let me see. The frame and just the global condition is okay. It just needs the condition, which means the stuff like, you know, exhaust and all. Suspension fixed. Followed by this. So my name is Philip from Los Santos Bosque Hite, and thank you for watching Car Mechanic Simulator. You were watching on this car, which is Chiefan Bandit. Thank you for watching. Have a happy new year to you all, and wish you all the best. Hope you like my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Hopefully, probably in the next video I'm gonna do is gonna be live streaming while fixing. Oh, these 4 cars gonna get fixed. There's gonna be Mercedes, followed by this one, followed by that one, and followed by that one, and so on. So thank you for watching. Bye bye. Have a wonderful